The door closed softer than I thought it would. No screaming, no dramatic scene, just the quiet sound of losing you in the space between. Your footsteps fading down the hall like they never meant to stay. I stood there holding everything, you were walking away. We used to talk about forever, like it had our names carved in stone. Now forever feels like an empty room. I'm standing alone. After you, there was silence, louder than any goodbye. Every word we never said still echoes in my mind. I would've fought through every storm, I would've crossed every line. But after you, there was silence in this heart of mine. Your side of the bed stays colder now, like it knows you're not coming home. I still wake up reaching out, but I'm reaching in too alone. They say love fades with distance, that time will make it right. But time just stretches out the dark of another sleepless night. You let go like it was easy, like I'd be fine somehow. But you never saw the breaking happening inside me now. After you, there was silence, heavy on my chest. Every memory cut so deep, won't let my heart rest. I would've chosen you forever in every world, every time. But after you, there was silence in this life of mine. Maybe we were just a moment, a spark that burned too bright. Maybe love can still be real, even if it doesn't survive the night. But I would've stayed through every fear, through every tear you cried. The hardest part of losing you is knowing how hard I tried. After you, there was silence where our laughter used to live. All the love I had for you still is nowhere else to give. I would've given you my whole world, every breath, every sign. But after you, there was silence, and I'm still learning how to survive it, one night at a time. The door closed softly, but the echo never died. We used to paint the sky in gold, now every sunset bleeds alone. Your shadow's dancing on my wall, but you're not here, I'm on my own. Your coffee cup still on the shelf, your jacket hanging by the door. I never thought forever meant I'd be the only one left wanting more. Every word we said still echoes in my head, like a broken melody that never ends. Now I'm I'm standing in the ashes of us, breathing in the smoke of broken trust. We were fire, we were wild, we were young. Now I'm holding on to what we become. Just a memory burning slow, a love I'll never let go. I'm lost inside the remains of us, standing in the ashes of us. You said love was strong enough, but love don't always win the fight. Sometimes hearts just fall apart, even when they try to hold on tight. I still hear your laugh at night, like it's floating through my room. Every promise that we made turned into a silent tune. If I could turn back time somehow, would we still be strangers now? Now I'm standing in the ashes of us, breathing in the smoke of broken trust. We were fire, we were wild, we were young. Now I'm holding on to what we become. Just a memory burning slow, a love I'll never let go. I'm lost inside the remains of us, standing in the ashes of us. Maybe love was never meant to stay. Maybe we were just a flame in the rain. But I would burn 1,000 times just to feel your touch again. Even if it breaks me, I choose you in the end. I'm screaming through the ashes of us, drowning in the dust of what was love. We were everything I ever dreamed. Now you're just a ghost that haunts my sleep. But through the pain and through the loss, I'd still pay the cost to stand once more inside the fire of us, before we turn to ashes, before we turn to dust. I walk through the rooms we filled with laughter. Now the walls just echo my pain. Your picture stare with frozen smiles, but I can hear your voice again. The chair you left still holds your shape, the sheets still smell like you. I reach for what is no longer there, grasping memories I can't undo. We swore forever, we swore our love would stay, but forever left without a word one day. Empty frames where your love used to be, shattered pieces of what we dreamed. I gave you all my heart and soul, but you left without a scene. Every shadow, every tear keeps replaying what's not here. Empty frames where your love used to be, and now I'm still standing broken endlessly. I hear your laugh in passing cars, your scent in the evening air. Every street, every corner, every night is haunted by your stare. I thought love could conquer all, but some hearts fall apart. I carry all the pieces of us, etched forever in my heart. I tried to hold you, tried to make it last, but some love dies before the past. Empty frames where your love replaying what's not here. Empty frames where your love used to be, and now I'm still standing broken endlessly. Maybe love is never meant to stay. Maybe hearts are lessons in the rain. But I'd take it all again. The laughter, the love, the pain. Even if it breaks me, even if it leaves me cold, I'll treasure what we had, even though it's gone. Empty frames where your love used to be. The world feels hollow without you near. Every heartbeat, every tear keeps whispering what I fear. I'm holding onto pieces of you, though life moves on without you. Empty frames where your love used to be, and now I'm still standing broken endlessly. I'll walk through these rooms forever with your ghost inside of me. Empty frames, empty hands, but your love will always be. I hear your voice in empty rooms, a whisper drifting through the air. The walls remember every laugh, but you're no longer there. Your jacket hangs where you left it. The scent still clings like a ghost. I reach for what I can't hold, the love I need and knows. We swore our hearts would never break. We swore forever was ours to take, but forever left without a sound. And I'm lost where love can't be found. Fading echoes of your love remain, haunting the corners of my heart. Every smile, every tear, every name tears me apart. I gave you all I was, all I could give, but you slipped away from me. Fading echoes of our love persist, and I'm broken endlessly. I walk the streets we used to know, tracing the steps we used to take. Every memory is a burning flame, every shadow is a stake. The nights are colder without you here. The stars don't shine the same. I carry the pieces of what we had and whisper your name. I try to hold on, to keep us strong, but love can't survive when it's gone. Fading echoes of your love remain, haunting the corners of my heart. Every smile, every tear, every name tears me apart. I gave you all I was, all I could give, but you slipped away from me. Fading echoes of our love persist, and I'm broken endlessly. Maybe love isn't meant to last, maybe hearts were never ours to hold, but I take the pain again just to feel your warmth, just to feel your soul. Even if it breaks me, even if it leaves me scarred, I'll carry you forever, even from afar. Fading echoes of your love remain, every heartbeat calls your name. I'm trapped in memories I can't erase, haunted by your face. I gave you all I had, all I could give, and still you slipped away from me. Fading echoes of our love persist. ghost we used to be. We used to dance in the kitchen light, barefoot on broken tiles. Your laughter hanging in the midnight, like it would stay a while. Now every room's an empty frame of pictures burned in my mind. I say your name just to hear it break in the silence you were left behind. I still reach across the bed at 3 a.m. like you're just a breath away, but all I touch is the cold regret of words we didn't say. Now we're just ghosts we used to be, through shadows fading on cracked concrete. I'm holding on to a memory that's letting go of me. Your echo runs through every street, every song still tastes so bittersweet. If love was fire, then tell me please, why am I frozen in these ashes of the ghost we used to be? Your sweater still on the bedroom chair, like you're coming back tonight. I swear sometimes I feel you there in the corner of my sight. But hope is just a cruel disguise for hearts that won't move on. And I keep building you in my mind long after you are gone. I tried to drown you in someone new, but your memory swims too deep. No matter who is lying here, it's your heartbeat I still keep. Now we're just ghosts we used to be, two shadows fading on cracked concrete. I'm holding on to a memory that's letting go of me. Your echo runs through every street, every song still tastes so bittersweet. If love was fire, then tell me please, why am I frozen in these ashes of the ghost we used to be? Maybe love don't die, it just changes shape, turns into scars we learn to hide. Maybe I'm the one who couldn't stay, or maybe we both just lost the fight. If I could hold you one last time, I wouldn't try to make you stay. I just memorize the way you grieve before you fade away. Now we're just ghosts we used to be, still haunting what we couldn't keep. I'm screaming into memories that never answer me. Your echo lives inside my chest, a beautiful and broken mess. If love was real, then why does it leave nothing but ashes and a heartbeat from the ghost we used to be? We used to be everything. Now we're just ghost. I wake to silence in our room. The light feels soft, but you're not here. Every corner holds a shadow, every heartbeat whispers fear. Your coat still hangs on the doorway, your favorite song plays on repeat. I try to speak, but the words die, caught between memory and defeat. We swore forever, we swore our love would stay, but forever slipped away that day. Gone without a trace, left me holding empty space. I gave my heart, I gave my soul, but you vanished from my embrace. Every tear, every night, every longing sigh keeps replaying your goodbye. Gone without a trace, yet I can't let go inside. I walk the streets we used to know, the shadows call your name. I feel your absence in the rain, and nothing feels the same. No memories burn like fire, the love we had still aches. Some hearts are not meant to last, but I can't forget the stakes. I try to hold you, try to make it right, but some love fades out of sight. Gone without a trace, left me holding empty space. I gave my heart, I gave my soul, but you vanished from my embrace. Every tear, every night, every longing sigh keeps replaying your goodbye. Gone without a trace, yet I can't let go inside. Maybe love is never meant to stay. Maybe hearts are lessons in the rain, but I'd take the pain again, just to feel you close, just to feel remain. Even if it breaks me, even if it leaves me scarred, I'll carry what we had forever, even though you're far. Gone without a trace, yet I still feel your touch. Every heartbeat, every tear, every memory reminds me I love too much. I gave you all I had, all I could give, but you disappeared from me. Gone without a trace, and I'll carry your love endlessly. In the quiet, I hear your ghost in every breath and every sleep. But forever in my embrace. You said my name like it was safe, like nothing could go wrong. We built a world on fragile faith, believing we were strong. Your fingerprints still on my skin, your voice still in my head. I keep reliving what we were, and all the words we never said. We promised we would never fall, we swore we'd see it through, but I was loving you with everything, more than you ever knew. I loved you more than you knew, more than the nights we stayed awake, more than the fights we tried to lose, more than my heart could take. I would have given you my forever, every breath, every truth. I loved you more than you knew, and now I'm left without you. I still sleep on your side of the bed, like somehow you'll come home. I still reach out in the dark, like it didn't cost you to. But I was breaking silently, loving you like I do. I loved you more than you knew, more than the words I couldn't say, more than the tears I never showed, more than the price I paid. I would have held you through the darkness, through every storm we flew. I loved you more than you knew, but you never knew. Maybe I should have told you how deep this heart could fall. Maybe if you felt my truth, you wouldn't have left it all. Now every memory cuts like glass, every promise feels untrue. The hardest part of losing you is loving you the way I do. If you ever wonder if my love was true, just remember I loved you more than you knew. You said my name like it was safe, like nothing could go wrong. We built a world on fragile faith, believing we were strong. Your fingerprints still on my skin, your voice still in my head. I keep reliving what we were and all the words we never said. We promised we would never fall, we swore we'd see it through. But I was loving you with everything, more than you ever knew. I loved you more than you knew, more than the nights we stayed awake, more than the fights we tried to lose, more than my heart could take. I would have given you my forever, every breath, every truth. I loved you more than you knew, and now I'm left without you. I still sleep on your side of the bed, like somehow you come home. I still reach out in the dark, but I'm reaching all alone. They say time heals every wound, but time just makes it clear. Some love doesn't fade away, it just learns to disappear. You let go like it was easy, like it didn't cost you to. But I was breaking silently, loving you like I do. I loved you more than you knew, more than the words I couldn't say, more than the tears I never showed, more than the price I paid. I would have held you through the darkness, through every storm we flew. I loved you more than you knew, but you never knew. Maybe I should have told you how deep this heart could fall. Maybe if you felt my truth, you wouldn't have left it all. Now every memory cuts like glass, every promise feels untrue. The hardest part of losing you is loving you the way I do. I loved you more We used to talk until the sunrise, like nothing in the world could change. Now silence sleeps between the echoes of every word we couldn't say. Your picture's still inside my phone, but I can't bring myself to look, 'cause every smile you gave to me feels like a chapter closed too soon. We were dancing on the edge of forever, believing goodbye would never come. If love had stayed, we'd still be dreaming, still believing we were strong. If hearts were made of something stronger, maybe we'd still be holding on. Now I'm learning how to breathe alone in a house that's not a home. If love had stayed, you wouldn't be gone. I replay every conversation, searching for where we went wrong. Was it pride or was it distance that slowly turned our fire to stone? You said sometimes love just fades, but mine still burns beneath the pain. Even after all this time, your name still runs inside my veins. We were writing out a perfect ending, but the pages tore before the dawn. If love had stayed, we'd still be laughing, still wrapped inside each other's arms. If time were kind, it would rewind and heal the damage in our hearts. Now I'm counting every lonely night, trying to make it through the dark. If love had stayed, we wouldn't be apart. If love had stayed, we'd still be shining, still fighting for forevermore. If I could trade these tears for one more day, I'd give up everything I'm living for. Now I'm standing in the afterglow of everything we were before. If love had stayed, if love had stayed, you'd still be mine. We used to talk until the sunrise, like nothing in the world could change. Now silence sleeps between the echoes of every word we couldn't save. Your picture's still inside my phone, but I can't bring myself to look, 'cause every smile you gave to me feels like a chapter closed too soon. We were dancing on the edge of forever, believing goodbye would never come. If love had stayed, we'd still be dreaming, still believing we were strong. If hearts were made of something stronger, maybe we'd still be holding on. Now I'm learning how to breathe alone in a house that's not a home. If love had stayed, you wouldn't be gone. I replay every conversation, searching for where we went wrong. Was it pride or was it distance that slowly turned our fire to stone? You said sometimes love just fades, but mine still burns beneath the pain. Even after all this time, your name still runs inside my veins. We were writing out a perfect ending, but the pages tore before the dawn. If love had stayed, we'd still be laughing, still wrapped inside each other's arms. If time were kind, it would rewind and heal the damage in our hearts. Now I'm counting every lonely night, trying to make it through the dark. If love had stayed, we wouldn't be apart. Maybe we were just two broken souls trying to fix what we didn't understand. Maybe love is more than promises, more than holding hands. But if I had one more chance, I'd choose you without a doubt. Even if it breaks me again, I'd never let you walk out. If love had stayed, we'd still be shining, still fighting for forevermore. If I could trade these tears for one more day, I'd give up everything I'm living for. Now I'm standing in the afterglow of everything we were before. If love had stayed, if love had stayed, you'd still be mine. I still remember how you said my name, like it was something sacred in your mouth. Like the world could end and we'd remain untouched by fear or doubt. We were reckless with forever, drawing hearts and shifting sand. Never thought the tide would carry all our promises out of my hands. You said, hold me like it's endless. I believed every word. Now the silence where you used to be is the loudest thing I've heard. If loving you was the last thing I did, I'd do it all over again. Even knowing how it ends, even knowing how it ends, I'd bleed every tear, real every fear, just to feel your heartbeat on my skin. If loving you was the last thing I did, I'd still let you in. Your ghost still lives inside my chest. It moves when I try to breathe. I built my life around your love. Now I'm lost in what's beneath. They say time can heal a wound, but they don't know what we were. Some scars don't fade to silver, they burn forever. We were fire without warning, we were lightning in the rain. Now I'm just a sky that's empty, calling out your name. If loving you was the last thing I did, I'd do it all over again. Even knowing you would walk away and leave me here to mend, I'd fall from heaven, crash and burn just to hold you once again. If loving you was the last thing I did, it's all built. Maybe love isn't meant to last. Maybe we were just a beautiful past, but I'd rather break than never feel the way you made my heart so real. If this is what forever costs, then I'll pay it with every breath I've lost. If loving you was the last thing I did, then I live for something true. Even shattered, even torn, every piece still beats for you. I'd give up every tomorrow if it meant one more night with you. it all. And if I never love again, at least I loved you till the end. The night you walked away from me, the world grew cold and still. Your silence louder than the truth, your absence stronger than my will. I stood there holding shattered dreams like glass inside my hands, bleeding from the promises we swore would always stand. I should have seen it in your eyes, the distance growing wide, but I was busy fighting for a love that slowly died. If loving you was the last thing I did, then I gave it everything. Every breath, every tear, every broken wing. I would have burned for you forever, even knowing how it ends. If loving you was the last thing I did, I'd do it all again. Now your side of the bed is cold, like the words you left unsaid. I replay our final goodbye on a loop inside my head. We were thunder in the daylight, we were fire in the rain, but somewhere in the quiet we forgot how to remain. I don't regret the love we had, I regret I loved alone, holding on to something you had already outgrown. If loving you was the last thing I did, then I held nothing back. I gave you every fragile part of the heart you let crack. I would have chosen you 1,000 times through every tear I shed. If loving you was the last thing I did, then it's worth every word I said. Maybe love isn't meant to stay, maybe it just teaches us how to survive the breaking, to stand back up somehow. You were my greatest heartbreak and my sweetest truth. If pain is the price of loving, then I paid it all for you. If loving you was the last thing I did, then I loved without regret. Even when your hands let go, mine were reaching yet. Now I'm learning how to breathe without you by my side. If loving you was the last thing I did, at least I never lied. Some loves don't last forever, some hearts don't always mend. But if loving you was the last thing I did, I loved you to the end. The night you walked away from me, the world grew cold and still. Your silence louder than the truth, your absence stronger than my will. I stood there holding shattered dreams like glass inside my hands, bleeding from the promises we swore would always stand. I should have seen it in your eyes, the distance growing wide, but I was busy fighting for a love that slowly died. If loving you was the last thing I did, then I gave it everything. Every breath, every tear, every broken wing. I would have burned for you forever, even knowing how it ends. If loving you was the last thing I did, I'd do it all again. Now your side of the bed is cold, like the words you left unsaid. I replay our final goodbye on a loop inside my head. We were thunder in the daylight, we were fire in the rain, but somewhere in the quiet we forgot how to remain. I don't regret the love we had, I regret our love alone, holding on to something you had already outgrown. If loving you was the last thing I did, then I held nothing back. I gave you every fragile part of the heart you let crack. I would have chosen you 1,000 times through every tear I shed. If loving you was the last thing I did, then it's worth every word I said. Maybe love isn't meant to stay, maybe it just teaches us how to survive the breaking, to stand back up somehow. You were my greatest heartbreak and my sweetest truth. If pain is the price of loving, then I paid it all for you. If loving you was the last thing I did, then I love without regret. Even when your hands let go, mine were reaching yet. Now I'm learning how to breathe without you by my side. If loving you was the last thing I did, at least I never lied. Some loves don't last forever, some hearts don't always mend. But if loving you was the last thing I did, I loved you to the end. The door closed softer than I thought it would. No screaming, no dramatic scene, just the quiet sound of losing you in the space between. Your footsteps fading down the hall like they never meant to stay. I stood there holding everything, you were walking away. We used to talk about forever, like it had our names carved in stone. Now forever feels like an empty room I'm standing in alone. After you, there was silence, louder than any goodbye. Every word we never said still echoes in my mind. I would have fought through every storm, I would have crossed every line. But after you, there was silence in this heart of mine. Your side of the bed stays colder now, like it knows you're not coming home. I still wake up reaching out, but I'm reaching into alone. They say love fades with distance, doesn't survive the night. But I would have stayed through every fear, through every tear you cried. The hardest part of losing you is knowing how hard I tried. After you, there was silence where our laughter used to live. All the love I had for you still has nowhere else to give. I would have given you my whole world, every breath, every sign. But after you, there was silence, and I'm still learning how to survive it, one night at a time. The door closed softly, but the echo never died. We used to paint the sky in gold. Now every sunset bleeds alone. Your shadow's dancing on my wall, but you're not here, I'm on my own. Your coffee cup still on the shelf, your jacket hanging by the door. I never thought forever meant I'd be the only one left wanting more. Every word we said still echoes in my head like a broken melody that never really ends. Now I'm standing in the ashes of us, breathing in the smoke of broken trust. We were fire, we were wild, we were young. Now I'm holding on to what we've become. Oh, I'm just a memory burning slow, a love I'll never let go. I'm lost inside the remains of us, standing in the ashes of us. You said love was strong enough, but love don't always win the fight. Sometimes hearts just fall apart, even when they try to hold on tight. I still hear you laugh at night, like it's floating through my room. Every promise that we made turned into a silent tomb. If I could turn back time somehow, would we still be strangers now? Now I'm standing in the ashes of us, breathing in the smoke of broken trust. We were fire, we were wild, we were young. Now I'm holding on to what we've become. Oh, I'm just a memory burning slow, a love I'll never let go. I'm lost inside the remains of us, standing in the ashes of us. Maybe love was never meant to stay. Maybe we were just a flame in the rain. But I would burn 1,000 times just to feel your touch again. Even if it breaks me, I choose you in the end. Now I'm screaming through the ashes of us, drowning in the dust of what was love. We were everything I ever dreamed. Now you're just a ghost that haunts my sleep. But through the pain and through the loss, I'd still pay the cost to stand once more inside the fire before we turn to ashes. the rooms we filled with laughter. Now the walls just echo my pain. Your pictures stare with frozen smiles, but I can't hear your voice again. The chair you left still holds your shape. The sheets still smell like you. I reach for what is no longer there, grasping memories I can't undo. We swore forever, we swore our love would stay, but forever left without a word one day. Empty frames where your love used to be, shattered pieces of what we dreamed. I gave you all my heart and soul, but you left without a scene. Every shadow, every tear keeps replaying what's not here. Empty frames where your love used to be, and I'm still standing broken endlessly. I hear you laughing, passing cars, your scent in the evening air. Every street, every corner, every night is haunted by your stare. I thought love could conquer all, but some hearts fall apart. Carry all the pieces of us etched forever in my heart. I try to hold you, try to make it last, but some love dies before the past. Empty frames where your love used to be, shattered pieces of what we dreamed. I gave you all my heart and soul, but you left without a scene. Every shadow, every tear keeps replaying what's not here. Empty frames where your love used to be, and I'm still standing broken endlessly. Maybe love is never meant to stay. Maybe hearts are lessons in the rain, but I take it all again. The laughter, the love, the pain. Even if it breaks me, even if it leaves me cold, I'll treasure what we had, even though it's gone. Empty frames where your love used to be. The world feels hollow without you near. Every heartbeat, every tear keeps whispering what I fear. I'm holding on to pieces of you, though life moves on without you. Empty frames where your love used to be, and I'm still standing broken endlessly. I'll walk through these rooms forever with your ghost inside of me. Empty frames, empty hands, but your love will always be. I hear your voice in empty rooms, a whisper drifting through the air. The walls remember every laugh, but you're no longer there. Your jacket hangs where you left it, the scent still clings like a ghost. I reach for what I can't hold, the love I needed most. We swore our hearts would never break, we swore forever was ours to take, but forever left without a sound. And I'm lost where love can't be found. Fading echoes of your love remain, haunting the corners of my heart. Every smile, every tear, every name tears me apart. Gave you all I was, all I could give, but you slipped away from me. from me. Fading echoes of our love persist, and I'm broken endlessly. Maybe love isn't meant to last. Maybe hearts were never ours to hold. But I take the pain again, just to feel your warmth, just to feel your soul. Even if it breaks me, even if it leaves me scarred, I'll carry you forever, even from afar. Fading echoes of your love remain. Every heartbeat calls your name. I'm trapped in memories I can't erase, haunted by your face. I gave you all I had, all I could give, and still you slipped away from me. Fading echoes of our love persist, and I'll carry them endlessly. In the silence I still hear you, in every breath, in every dream. Fading echoes of our love, forever part of me. We used to dance in the kitchen light, barefoot on broken tiles. Your laughter hanging in the midnight, like it would stay a while. Now every room's an empty frame of pictures burned in my mind. I say your name just to hear it break in the silence you left behind. I still reach across the bed at 3 a.m. like you're just a breath away. But all I touch is the cold regret of words we didn't say. Now we're just ghosts we used to be, two shadows fading on cracked concrete. I'm holding on to a memory that's letting go of me. Your echo runs through every street, every song still tastes so bittersweet. If love was fire, then tell me please, why am I frozen in these ashes of the ghost we used to be? Your sweater still on the bedroom chair, like you're coming back tonight. I swear sometimes I feel you there in the corner of my side. But hope is just a cruel disguise for hearts that won't move on. And I keep building you in my mind long after you are gone. I tried to drown you in someone new, but your memory swims too deep. No matter who is lying here, it's your heartbeat I still keep. Now we're just ghosts we used to be, still haunting what we couldn't keep. I'm break the silence in the room. The light falls soft, but you're not here. Every corner holds a shadow. Every heartbeat whispers fear. Your coat still hangs on the doorway. Your favorite song plays on repeat. I try to speak, but the words die, caught between memory and defeat. We swore forever, we swore our love would stay, but forever slipped away that day. Gone without a trace, left me holding empty space. I gave my heart, I gave my soul, but you vanished from my embrace. Every tear, every night, every longing sigh keeps replaying your goodbye. Gone without a trace, yet I can't let go inside. I walk the streets we used to know. The shadows call your name. I feel your absence in the rain, and nothing feels the same. The memories burn like fire. The love we had still aches. Some hearts are not meant to last, but I can't forget the stakes. I try to hold you, try to make it right, but some love fades out of sight. Gone without a trace, left me holding empty space. I gave my heart, I gave my soul, but you vanished from my embrace. Every tear, every night, every longing sigh keeps replaying your goodbye. Gone without a trace, yet I can't let go inside. Maybe love is never meant to stay. Maybe hearts are lessons in the rain, but I take the pain again, just to feel you close, just to feel you remain. Even if it breaks me, even if it leaves me scarred, I'll carry what we had forever, even though you're far. Gone without a trace, yet I still feel your touch. Every heartbeat, every tear, every memory reminds me I love too much. I gave you all I had, all I could give, but you disappeared from me. Gonna carry your love endlessly. In the quiet, I hear your ghost in every breath, in every space. Gone without a trace.